Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
With SRN News, I'm Ron DeRockstra. Florida posted more than 200,000 reported coronavirus cases, a milestone according to health officials, while other states that also reopened quickly and without strict precautions are seeing a spike in numbers.
Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, a Republican who had the virus in March, says it's so bad they had to shut the beaches over the busy holiday weekend.
There's no doubt that the fact that when we reopened, people started socializing as if the virus didn't exist.
Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego, a Democrat, says Arizona went from 0 to 60 after being one of the last states to close and first to reopen.
We had crowded nightclubs handing out free champagne, no masks.
In Texas, Judge Lina Hidalgo, a Democrat and the top elected official in Harris County, says they need a stay-at-home order.
We don't have room to experiment. We don't have room for incrementalism when we're seeing these kinds of numbers.
All three spoke on ABC's This Week. I'm Julie Walker.
Also at SRNnews.com, the Israeli military says 3 rockets were fired by Palestinian militants in the Gaza Strip toward southern Israel. Sunday evening's barrage set off air raid siren in Israel's south. Israel's Channel 12 TV said 2 rockets landed in open areas. The third was taken down by interception. Disputed military intelligence that Afghan militants might have accepted Russian bounties for killing American troops did not scuttle U.S. Taliban agreement or President Trump's plan to withdraw thousands of more troops from the war zone. Speaking with Salem Radio this week, Heritage Foundation's James Carafano contests the New York Times story.
The New York Times article said Trump was briefed on Russians putting bounty on American soldiers and did nothing. And then immediately the Director of National Intelligence, the Secretary of Defense, the National Security Advisor, the Chief of Staff, the President, the Vice President, they all came out and said, no, that's not true.
This is SRN News. A dispute over policy about same-sex weddings lands one clergyman in trouble.
A hearing has been held by Episcopal leaders on the case of Albany, New York's Bishop William Love. His crime? Refusing to allow churches in his diocese to perform same-sex weddings. Church officials say Love violated new denominational rules that require all Episcopal churches to bless homosexual unions. The leadership says it's not a question of Love's theology, just whether he obeyed the rules. Opponents of same-sex marriage say it is precisely about theology. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
Turkey's 1,400-year-old Hagia Sophia is at the center of a heated debate between nationalist, conservative, and religious groups. Some are pressing for the famous building to be reconverted back into a mosque, while others want the UNESCO World Heritage Site to remain a museum. The majestic domed structure in Istanbul has served as a main cathedral, a mosque, and then a popular museum in modern times. This is SRN News. One person's now dead, another badly injured after a man drove his car into a protest in Seattle early on the morning of July 4th.
Police say Dalwick Keeley drove that car the wrong way onto a closed freeway and sped into people. The whole scene caught on video. He hit 32-year-old Diaz Love, who was live streaming the protest. The second person hit, Summer Taylor, a 24-year-old, died at the hospital, according to officials. A protester chased the driver, and police arrested him. Officials were trying to determine the motive. According to court documents, Keeley was reserved and appeared sullen. At one point, he asked if the injured were okay.
An 11-year-old grabbing a phone charger on his way to a cookout in Washington, D.C., struck and killed by a stray bullet Saturday night. District Police Chief Peter Newsham says about 5 adult men shot up the area and drove off in a black car that's being sought. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Ron DeRockstra.
The radical left-wing mob's agenda? Take over our cities, defund the police, pressure more towns to follow, and Joe Biden stands with them. Cutting police funding.
Yes, absolutely.
Eliminating cash bail. Letting criminals back on the street. violent crime exploding, innocent children fatally shot. Who will be there to answer the call when your children aren't safe?
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
You have reached the 911 police emergency line. Due to defunding of the police department, we're sorry, but no one is here to take your call. If you're calling to report a rape, please press 1. To report a murder, press 2. To report a home invasion, press 3. For all other crimes, leave your name and number, and someone will get back to you. Our estimated wait time is currently 5 days. Goodbye.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show.
Montalvo Show. It's round 2, and we're doing round 2 of lockdown, round 2 of the COVID lockdown marathon, 48 hours, doing 48 hours of the Bruce Montalvo Show. I'm live at Spreaker.com/the Bruce Montalvo Show. That's Spreaker.com/the Bruce Montalvo Show. Number to call in and leave a message if you want to be part of live talk radio is 480-382-8451. That's 480-382-8451. Broadcasting out of the desert with all the UFOs and cactuses. You're listening to Bruce Montalvo, really the equivalent of America's greatest car salesman. I'm like Cal Worthington. I'm selling you the truth here. I'm not selling you lemons. I'm selling you the truth. I'm coming out with like a big lion. Well, more like Patty Bear, my cat. But yeah, like a big lion. You remember those commercials? If you want to buy a Ford, go see Cal. If you want to buy a Ford, go see Cal. Go see Cal. Go see Cal. Let me tell you something. I'd rather vote for Cal Worthington than brain-dead, pedo, jackass Joe Biden. Hell, I'd rather vote for Ernest than Joe Biden. Ernest, you remember, Ernest? Ernest, the guy that saved Christmas once? He's going to have to save Christmas all over again from coronavirus, but I'd rather vote for Ernest, the guy that saved Christmas, than Biden. And, you walk around, and they start shaming you if you don't have a mask. They look at you funny. And they give you this look, the libtards, they give you this look like they think you should go to prison or be put on an island, totally excommunicated just because you're not wearing a mask. Hey, if you go out, you better mask out. Put your mask up. You fuck, you uneducated fucker. No, you're the uneducated fucks, and you're the morons. And I really wish that these pink pussies that type this kind of shit call the non-maskers COVIDiots. You're the COVIDiots, okay? You're the COVID idiots, and you're the morons, and I would break your fucking nose if you went up to me and physically tried to put the mask on me or adjust it or whatever you think you could do. I would physically break your fucking nose. Okay? Because you're a bunch of morons. We're in a brave new world, okay? And I'm just like the new NBC channel, Peacock. I'm a peacock, and I'm ready to break your fucking nose in this brave new world if you think you can put some fucking mask on me physically yourself. I've gotten in many people's faces. It just so happens to be black people that keep messing with me about the mask. It's like they want to feel like they're gonna make the world give them reparations this year by having them wear a mask because the Boule Illuminati said, we used to wear masks. You put masks on us. Now you should force everybody to wear masks. That's why, the world's so crazy. Even Alex Jones joined Antifa the other day and put on a big pussy hat and jumped on top of some car with a wiffle ball bat. And things are getting that fucking crazy. And nobody's buying suits anymore. So I'm going to have to start selling tin foil freaking formal suit wear. Because you idiots believe in conspiracies. You believe that COVID came from some fucking bat. If it came from Nancy Pelosi's ass, because that's the only bat I see, then yeah, then maybe COVID came from that bat. Okay, what do we have here? We're literally living in Bill Cooper's Behold a Pale Horse. And that's why you should just do your own research and stop being a fucking brain-dead zombie that believes everything you see on the television. Okay, because now you're supposed to believe that COVID-19's linked to fucking Neanderthals. You believe that? You've never found a caveman body, a full skeleton. And if you did, it would probably be made out of dog bone and cat bone and yak bone and all these other bones that isn't a caveman bone. So now COVID-19, DNA linked to COVID-19 was inherited from Neanderthals. Wrong. Try again, dumbasses. This is just another fucking commie educational ploy. It's not education, it's actually retardation to believe that you came from a fucking Neanderthal and that big giant lizards that couldn't even fuck right if you put them together. They didn't have the anatomy. They're just art. Okay? The Neanderthals never existed. The dinosaurs never existed. Just like COVID-19 doesn't exist. And if it does exist, it's probably some nuke that the New World Order Nazis are going to let off into the abyss in the North Pole. Some ICBM and the nuke is going to be filled with fucking Zyklon B. So that's the only way you're going to get me to believe that COVID is real. Other than that, it's fake. I'm not wearing a mask. Sorry, fuck you. Anyway, you're going to go to jail if you don't wear the mask. Right? I got to put on the mask like I'm fucking Jim Carrey now. Smoking! Oregon man jailed after refusing to wear mask in court. You know, judges, there's a long history. I'm going to do a show in this marathon about masks and the history of masks. There's a long history of judges wearing masks because, you know, if he sentences you to death or to hanging or to getting butt fucked, you know, if you survive those things, you break out of jail, you're going to want to go find him and like wring the judge's neck. So they used to wear masks, but now the judge is telling you to wear a mask or you're going to go to the brig. And then they got plenty of guys over there, they're going to put a blowtorch to your ass because the judge said so. So these fact checkers are nuts. Okay, they're not checking facts. They're just, what they're doing is they're going after critical thinkers and they're literally reiterating anything that the TV says. They're saying that the TV is God and that you don't have facts because the TV, because you dared to defy what the TV said. False! Oh my God, the COVID-19 test is not going anywhere near your blood-brain barrier. No. Look, they put that nasal swab up your fucking nose and they're trying to do some Egyptian embalming technique, like if you're dead, and they're just trying to stick the corona. They're trying to stick the Rona right in the back of your fucking brain so that you do get it, because all their little tests have it. They're literally injecting you with a virus. The virus that you're running away from, like you're naked on angel dust, is the one that you're running to go get injected into you. What else are they fact-checking? Oh, no, Captain America did not predict the coronavirus in 2011. Oh, okay. There's only big fucking billboards, literally with the coronavirus on it and a Corona bottle next to it, and it says George and all this shit. No, but it didn't predict anything. Right, yeah. Sure. Oh, the photo, AP, the photo was edited to make the LA County Health Director look like a zombie from Night of the Living Dead. No, that's the way that bitch looks 24/7. You don't need Photoshop. Thank you very much. Oh my God, it's inaccurate. You're inaccurate. You're ignorant because the human brain is separated from the nasopharynx by several layers of hard tissue. Yeah, hard tissue. these COVID-19 testers that are now illegally setting up roadblocks and road stops to stop you and stick a fucking swab in the back of your brain, they think they're Mike Tyson, and they think, I want to check to see if you have coronavirus. I'm going to stick this thing all the way into your fucking brain like it's my fist, and I'm going to call myself Picasso because every time I punch somebody in the face, it's like I'm painting a pretty picture. That's what they're like. That's when they see you, they want to stick that thing right through your fucking brain like they're Mike Tyson. Don't give me that shit. False. Oh my God, we said it's false. The image has been digitally manipulated to look like a zombie. Yeah, we covered that. Okay, you see they repeat themselves, these zombies. There are more confirmed global COVID-19 deaths than children reported missing. I don't know about that. I think the whole COVID-19 thing is covering up a big, fat pedophilia wart on the face of America's ass. Let's see, there's no way for a nasal swab to reach the barrier through your bone. I said it already. They think they're Mike Tyson, and they're slamming. I see them slamming that nasal swab in the back of people's fucking noses. But it's round two. What do you expect? They're coming to get you. They're coming to hurt you. They want to hurt you real bad. Okay, it's like Mr. T said, I'm going to crucify him real bad. That's what they're trying to do to America. They're trying to crucify America. And they're coming for that income tax. Like remember that old cartoon, the Pink Panther cartoon, where the Pink Panther's like Robin Hood. He's trying to save people. You're trying to save them from the income tax. All these governors, tyrannical governors, now instituting the COVID income tax. Like quo homo out there. If you come into my state, you're gonna owe me $2,000. Believe this shit? It's the talk about the pink commie tax right there, just like in the Pink Panther cartoon. But America continues to just be like a big fat fucking lummox, hiding in its lair in its dirty soiled underwear and its underwear, sitting there just guzzling up a Costco-sized tub of mayonnaise. That's what America's doing. They don't care. They don't care. Meanwhile, one of the only positive things for some degenerates are that the hookers and the strippers are delivering them food because they can't strip anymore for them. So you can't go to church and you can't be a good God-loving person, but during coronavirus you could have hookers bring you food because all the restaurants are closed. Wow, what a world. Meanwhile, the lamestream Marxist media is obsessing over Trump and his Goya Foods endorsement. What's the big fucking deal? Goya Foods. They're going crazy because he's taking pictures like a They Live alien saying consume Goya Foods. I mean, they're making such a big hullabaloo, big stink about it. Why can't they just not care what Donald Trump does and just obsess over Anderson Cooper's incoming pregnancy because he's going to be the first pregnant man? Anyway, you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. I'm an official member of the Digital Warfare Division under the United States of America. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Hoorah! We'll be right back.
Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal. primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to Etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, organite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean. And plus we got our tie-dyes and just mad stuff. Just come check us out. Also you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code ANTICULTURE. And you can find us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at Anticulture us. And you can look under the peoples. Check you out. Peace.